Hello, hello, and welcome back to the adventures of Rikha'Raal. We're loading into the game. Don't know why. It's not very chilly out, but for some reason I'm feeling chilly. So, I didn't want to wear shoes. I like being able to cross my legs on the chair half the time when I'm playing, so I decided to slip on some wool socks to keep warm. I have one pair of wool socks and it's awesome, because normal socks, they'll get cold. It's not like, I don't know, socks are supposed to keep your feet warm, but the synthetic stuff is just incomparable to wool socks. Alright, so we have been put at the beginning of this quest. Beautiful. I'm glad we didn't go any further then. I was just like, oh, this is a good spot to stop before we get too deep into the dungeon, because I don't know if we're gonna have to be put back at the beginning. We are. Wool socks are fluffy. They're great. We are. Super warm. Well, wool sweaters are too, but I can't really handle those as well because they just feel too itchy. My feet are more, have more tolerance, I guess. Anyway. Guildmaster sees all colors.
Doshia was no scholar. She did nothing idly. The river has brought us here for a reason.
Khajiit knows what we need to look for, but you still have marker overhead. One hopes that... oh, hold on. Sorry about that. Let me pull myself back up to the desk here. There we go. Alright, where was I? Ah, yes. One would hope that just going along back to where we were before, you will not need to talk to Rikha'Raal.
What in Nern?
The undead are close behind us. We must hide the remains of the weapon. Now!
The automatons are still active. We'll die down here.
We will see this done, or Molag Bal's hunters will chew on our bones.
Kurano is right. With any luck, the constructs will hold back the dead. Let's move.
The constructs?
This plan is madness.
Those were ancient ones. Aliens in a Dwemer ruin. What went on here?
The constructs will also keep out living things too. This one knows well. Aliens in Dwemer ruins. Aliens were the first elves, no? And then there were all those branches. But it would seem that Dwemer were active when they were aliens? Ah, it is confusing to Rikha'Raal. Alright, come here.
Doshia was no scholar. A treasure of some kind. A potent weapon or an epic spell. Doshia respected only one thing. Power. Whatever it is, we must get it away from here.
Alright, alright. Now that you have said your piece. Rikha is reminded that she needs to eat. Why are they both coming after me? It's good we fight together. Oh, careful! Careful! Guildmaster. Your head does glow. Oh, that was a little too close, thank you. Do not do that. Empty. You look the most edible. Rikha'Raal has much meat in her bag. They must get used. This thing is not something that Rikha wants to be involved in, if memory serves. Alright. Alright, we'll take out this one. Anything good here? Dwemer jug? 10 of these items can be refined into a Dwemer frame. Rikha does not know much about refinement. Brave little scrib. No. There could potentially be treasures down there. However, this one is not interested in finding out. Wonderful.
Damn it. Corino is dead. The weapon will be lost forever.
No, there's still hope. Osterrand will have to do it.
Oblivion, take you. I can't.
We can still succeed. But you'll have to enact the sacrifice, my friend.
Without a soul in the crystal, there will be no way to repair the weapon. It must be done, Osterrand.
A sacrifice? What did they come here to do?
Kurono's journal. This is where we found out about needing a crystal, and it was a scroll, no? Yes, a tome. Urn is empty. Nothing of value. How wonderful. Oh, dwarven spiders. This can be taken out. Perfect. There we go. No need to get electrocuted. That halo of yours is impressive. Okay. Another dwarven
The
sphere.
skill it took to craft these
Sphere.
constructs. Amazing.
True. It is true. What is this? Oh yes, it is. Oh, a diagram? Hmm. Well, it is beyond Rikha'Raal's knowledge. Oh no, do not be distracted by this one, no. No. Truly do not. This is not worth it. Goodness. Oh, this one did not want to talk. She merely wanted 11 gold? Ludicrous. What is this?
Just think what this place must have looked like in the time of the Dwemer.
Cleaner, probably. Less dusty. Math's journal. Crystal and some book. Yes, yes. Always afraid of dying. The one fear that can unite us all.
We barely survived the last wave. Balasha's injured. We'll never hold against the dead and the constructs.
Osteron is right. You need time. I'll lead the dead away, down another branch in the tunnels.
Lanath, don't. You'll never survive the swarm.
If my death buys you the time it needs. For
Oh.
Deladil
Hello.
and Meridia!
Giving yourself willingly to the river's current. Noble.
We have differing views on that. But look at this architecture. It is beautiful. Alright. This is... It is operational after all this time. Actually, there are lights about. Other people must have been here. You really should be more attentive to when they explode. It was pretty badass though. But Rika thinks that it was more luck than actual skill. Prudence in practice. Stupid. This cave is quite beautiful. Rika is suspicious that there is only one measly spider blocking the door. And all for death and glory. The enemy dies and it's fun getting the glory. You keep doing that, it is practically an art. Someone is doing something loud downstairs. I'm sorry for the background noise. Death or glory.
More wonders. And a split in the path. Which way shall we go, comrade?
Why are you asking me? You already killed the master. Foolish. Well, that way has one spider, and this way has 2 spiders. This one thinks it is 2. Oh no, it is 1 and an own. Well, in that case, Rika has no preference. Strange. Like I could not attack. Me parece fácil. Ah, 3 spiders. What are they doing then? My goodness.
Amazing these halls remain intact.
Wonderful. We take all the loot and then we continue.
A moment. This may be crucial.
My love, Asterond, if you're going to do it, you have to do it now. I'm dying.
I can't. Don't die on me, Valasha. I can't do this.
You must, my love. Or Molag Bal has won.
It's what she wants, Osterand. This is why we came here. Do it!
Goodbye, my love. My Valasha.
Valasha's journal remains. Perhaps it will shed more light on what's going on here.
But you will not pick... Blech. But you will not pick up the book. You expect a Rikha'Raal to do it instead, no? And that man killed the one that he loved, but it did not seem like he had that much emotion in his voice. The elves... stifling. Let us see here. And so I prayed, unimportant, I do the honor. In the end, it was for Osterand that I agreed. With my death, I can ensure the future of our world. And then we'll have need of the weapon again. And my light will last forever, bound to the crystal's heart. How could any priestess of Sunburst turn about that? So her essence is in the crystal. A life given willingly and bound would be anathema to that fiend. Molag Bal revels in undeath and destruction. Molag Bal? Oh no.
Another journal? Amazing it's still preserved. May I see it?
Oh, you just wanted Rikha'Raal to pick it up. Good, you read it.
The water begins to clear. 2 cities, 1 warship's Meridia. The other, Molag Bal. Abagarlis, the city of the dead, creates a relic to strike at the Meridians. Deladil, city of light, creates their own weapon, forged around a heart of crystal.
You got all that from the journal? The aliens here are from the Meridian city, right?
Just so. These ancient ones steal into the heart of the enemy with this crystal weapon. They stop the ritual, and their king ends the dark rule of Abagarlis. But they are hunted, so they try to find a haven, a place to hide the crystal.
And I came here to Mezeneltip. Dwarven names are even worse than normal elven names. They came here to this ruin, no?
You have the right of it. They sought to hide their prize, but the priestess of Meridia first gave her life. She relit the crystal heart so that the weapon could one day be forged anew.
You'll tell Khajiit. The crystal is here?
Yes, comrade. The journals also speak of a tome. Instructions for creating the weapon. The crystal heart of the weapon and the means to construct it lie here somewhere in these ruins.
Then we'd better find them. More power for us. Oh no. Not a 2 of you. Not a 3 of you. How are you doing over there? Not well, it seems. It rolls. It is on patrol. We may be able to sneak past. As long as we wait and watch cautiously. May I come with an observation regarding the game news? I think you could. What is your observation? Two more of you.
And still more active constructs.
What? Did you think that was going to change? If they have been active up until now, they would continue to do so. Ah, the red icon. I can guess at what that means. I assume that it would mean that the weapon is damaged, but I think we've had that conversation before, and I couldn't figure out how to tell whether a weapon was damaged or not, because it doesn't list it here as far as I can see, but I can tell that the charge is gone, so I can at least deal with that. Oh, it was just the charge. Excellent. Thank you, Zarla. You are very helpful. Interesting. On that last door, perhaps.
I can't hold them. You have to go.
I'm not leaving you.
We died when we agreed to this quest. We just kept walking a while. Hide the crystal. Hide the tome. Go!
Such bravery in the face of certain death.
We all face certain death, Guildmaster. It is just that we have a longer walk. When I was playing, my damage went down and I did not know why. So I thought I would tell you. Well, thank you. Dare's log. It's just the two of us now. We've been down here in the dark for so long. This is Valasha, got a deal, past us. The constructs they've broken through. I think this will be the end. Goodbye, Vanessa. Wherever you are, I love you. I think we may have it. It's taken us a days to figure it out, but the guardian constructs in this room contain strange red crystals that grow from within. They look like they'll fit into the sockets near the doors. Both of you get enlightened. You should have been quicker. That is a red crystal. Why couldn't that one simply be taken? Ah. Rude. So very rude. Now, where was this one? Does it hurt? No, does nothing. But what of the other door? Of course. How unfortunate. This one would have liked to unlock all of the doors. Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Getting stuck on a wall. This one will collect all of the books. It can be counted upon. The Withering of Telltale. Finally done with that bloody audiobook script. If someone is interested, I'll put the PDF up on the Discord. I think a few of us have voiced interest in looking at it, Hendrix. Come on. Move. Not this way. Your shield is clipping through your head. Your head is a strange shape. Oh, yes. Hello there, Uni. How are you doing today?
The dead centurion, a fitting resting place for my Valash. Now just have to hide it.
crystal is in that steam Centurion. We must destroy it!
Alright, but first... Bliss. Born Christy 4. Rika does not use her bow much. Presence in practice. Dwarven furniture. One has to wonder why they loved things that were so hard and cold looking. Fine for walls and a roof over your head, but not good for beds or couches. I'm putting off getting ready for a road trip to a wedding. I typoed road trip, but I wanted to leave it that way because it sounded funny. Toad trip. Mora adds a theory of lightning. This one remembers reading that book. The Radwad Enigma? Call to the faithful. Yes. It is as hard as this one supposed it would be. A hero's weapon. You locked a room, part 1. The Ivory Lord. A Hero Born, Volume 1. Code of Bandari Peddlers. Each one wonders if she remains conscious, her soul trapped. Year 2920. Is it not something that you are curious about either? Or two? No? You just want to destroy the Centurion. Asteran's diary. Everything I did, I had to do for Apocalypse. Yes, duty. This ruin seems as good a place as any. If we can find a safe place to hide the crystal, perhaps the constructs will allow us to escape the dead. Valasha finally broke the silence. She's adamant about that this must happen. I understand her duties as a priestess of Merida. But I never believed they'd lead her to self-sacrifice. Her beliefs come first. I cannot fault her for that. I just wish our story wasn't going to end this way. Alien Tome. This arcane tome is of ancient origin. Apparently, it details a powerful weapon usable against a Molag Bal. Well, isn't that useful to have in times like these? Almalexia, the Mudkara, Dwemer. Code of the Bandari Peddlers. Wait, was that Dwemer or Dunmer? Yes. So many different kinds of elves. Although Khajiit cannot fault them for that. This one needs to eat more food. Are you ready? This one would hope so.
Well done. Now, to leave this place.
Oh, there's a bookshelf back here as well. And a very pretty looking... Rika is not sure what this is, but it is pretty. Medium armor, tenons and leather. Alright. We can go now.
We've succeeded where that withered root dosha failed, comrade. Here, I will open a portal for us to return.
Yes, Guildmaster.
Take the crystal and the tome. Give them to Merrick, and he can begin learning what it will take to forge the weapon.
Can this one be able to make portals like that? Where are you going, Guildmaster?
I have something I must attend to, comrade. The knowledge we have gained here has flooded my mind. I must mind the river's course. I'm sure we'll speak again soon.
Aragonians and your water references. See you soon, then. May you walk on the warm sands.
Wait for her to leave. I must speak with you.
I'll see you down the river, comrade.
This one was just about to...
Speak with me.
Alright.
I have only a moment to talk.
Why do you keep appearing to Rikha'Raal? This one hardly remembered that you appeared to her, but now it seems familiar.
You're in danger. Danger I can't fully comprehend. Not even in death.
Why would death have anything to do with it? What kind of danger? Why can we not talk about this danger?
Someone close to you has plans. Plans for both of us. Plans to betray you. I am anchored, contained, pulled away. Beware, comrade.
So you are contained, and yet you are able to appear to me whenever you really wish very hard. And someone close to me. Rikha'Raal does not have anyone. Well, there are people that like to trust in Rikha'Raal. That does not mean she trusts them. Would it be the Guildmaster, perhaps? You seem tense. This one will, do not worry. What use would they have for that ghost to be tethered so? A mystery. If only this one could talk to Razamdar about it. Well, as long as it is not you, aLuck.
You are back. Impressive. aLuck still cannot see what the godless dwarves might have had. What would they have that Guildmaster Sees All Colors would want?
Oh, Sees All Colors would want, huh? Maybe she is evil. That would be horrible. Raz at least. Rika wanted to be close. At least Rika wanted to be close. How are you doing?
aLuck is well, moons be bright for asking. She worries about the time and money spent on this quest. We destroy anchors, slaughter Daedra, but what is accomplished?
Level ups, this one supposes.
Welcome back from the depths, comrade. Guildmaster Sees All Colors told me you'd have something for me.
Did she already? We found this tome and crystal in that Dwemer ruin.
Thank you. I'll begin my research straight away. You'll be the first we contact once I know the details. In the meantime, Sees All Colors sends her regrets she couldn't stay. She said she had an urgent matter to attend to.
That either means that she is very firm in her beliefs for a better world, or she is conspiring. At least one hopes it is the former.
You're starting to make quite a name for yourself, you know. Just be sure not to be too noticeable. Aleph is worried that the brave mouse will get eaten by the hungry cat.
Aleph has nothing to worry for Rikha'Raal. She will stay safe.
Need to find the worm cult and root them out at the source.
You were glowing quite dramatically. Khajiit destroyed the Dark Anchors in Oridan.
I heard. The Oridon chapter has received dozens of complaints for jamming our noses in High Elf affairs. That's what they call a Somerset thank you. Good work.
Look around together. What next? I revealed High Kin Lady Estray is the Veiled Queen. Queen Irene wants me to make sure Dawnbreak is safe for her to continue her campaign. Not yet. Rare imports. And Thoras needs couriers to make deliveries around Gradwood. This one should speak to Thoras about this opportunity. Enemy of my enemy. Bandari traders in Malalbal, Tor, are experiencing difficulties with nearby Gold Coast mercenaries. Tibil asked me to speak to the patriarch of the trading post, a Khajiit named Eraldoro. Wow, this one cannot pronounce names. Red Guard invaders and wood orcs from Drollblog clan attacked Velen Harbor. Lieutenant Athran plans to create a milta to take back the city. There are so many things to do. Mid-year mayhem. We've been down this road before. It did not end well. This one could do that quest. Yes. We shall clean up our quest log before continuing forward. There is just so much to do. Also, milk thistle tea is amazing. Just to let you know. It reminds me of cream of wheat. The smell is just very homey and warm. And I love it. It just gives you a nice vibe. This one does not want to attack, this one wants to heal. Unfortunate. Luckily, this game does not have the Divinity Quest curse. Oh, speaking of, I was talking to Sunnyside Up, and it looks like we're gonna play Overwatch for the duration of this month because of the Overwatch Halloween event, and we wanna, you know, try to get some loot boxes, get some cool skins. So we're gonna be putting a little bit of a pause on Divinity just so that we can experience this event.
As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of every our most important god.
How would this one know a
Wait.
spinner apart from other Bosmir? Not to sound rude.
Did this one miss something in there? From where she once came? How tragic. What has this one missed? Mage's Guild.
Shalador found you. Good to see you again. I've deciphered the spell inside the book. Are you prepared for Sheogorath's first test?
Oh, hold on. I'm gonna let my cat in. She's banging on the door. Come on. There you go. Rikha'Raal is not sure if she wants to say yes. Alright, she's ready.
Excellent. It's been fascinating to work with Shalador. Even though he can't read the book, he's been an invaluable resource. I had to decipher layers upon layers of meaning hidden within the tome.
Shalador is here then?
Yes, speak with the Archmage. He's meditating on the challenges ahead. I'm still somewhat drained from my effort, so he'll open the portals to the Shivering Isles for you.
This one thanks you, Valeste.
Auriel, watch your steps. I'm very excited about this project. Shalador's sanctuary would be a boon to every mage in Tamriel. Even Guildmaster Vanus approves of our work here.
Why would the Guildmaster not? What can you tell Khajiit about the book?
I'm so glad you asked. On the surface, it's a simple book of nursery stories from the Dunmerland of Stonefalls. But that's just on the surface.
There is more to it than children's stories.
So much more. Each story has hidden meanings, clever references to arcane lore, twisting and turning into the depths of history. It was fascinating to fully unlock the secrets of the book. Sheogorath may be a madman, but he's also a genius.
Interesting. Do you know about where this one is going?
Not much. We tried to scry into oblivion to get a sense of the place. I couldn't see anything, but I was swept up in a strong sense of homesickness.
Homesickness for an elf? Please answer, Rikha'Raal. Where are you from?
I came of age where most high elves do, the beautiful green shores of the Somerset Isles. I often think of the pink petals and soft breezes of my homeland. I'm not sure why those memories return to me today, though.
Rikha'Raal can't be quite sure. Hello there, Zen. Magic. It is beautiful. You get What you doing? You want to leave already? You came in here, you walked into the room, and now you want to leave, and you're gonna beat up on my door unless I let you out. You're so needy. You're so needy. Yeah. You're the neediest. Okay. Hello.
The brazier is ready. The Lost prepared it precisely, according to my instructions, of course.
Of course, for your instructions could not be any more precise. Cats. Lord Zenlok notices a Khajiit enter his chamber as he places his book down and greets the feline. What is this brazier for?
We're having trouble opening a portal directly there, so we created this anchor to help us. Some trickery of Sheogorath's, no doubt. The next time around, I'm sure this won't be an issue.
Alright, Rekha is ready. Let us do this. That is... okay. No boy, this voice actor. I remember this voice actor. Never stop, Zen. Never stop role-playing. What are you talking about? It's the best. Yeah, that guy was definitely in Skyrim.
Ah, right on time.
There's been a few of them.
Back.
I've also noted some repetitive assets they took from Skyrim and put into Skyrim. ESO Skyrim. Which makes sense, I mean, you know. Haskill. Rika remembers
I was beginning to
you.
wonder if you'd ever show up. My lord seems to derive amusement from my annoyance. You are here to retrieve a tome for that Shalidor person, correct?
He does like every freaking male character in Skyrim. Nah, there's a few other male voices, but yeah. He is the Nord male voice. I think he legitimately is, like, called the Nord male voice. Yes. Where can Rikha'Raal find it?
Just a moment, mortal. Lord Sheogorath asks that you perform a task first, to prove your competence. He claims to have misplaced a pair of items. Items you must recover.
Did you see my pics on Discord? Not any recent pictures, so perhaps not. Plum. Oh no, this does not sound good. Sheogorath is a madman. No offense to you. What items?
A fork and a staff. Please do try to be quick. My lord enjoys making me wait, but he's not very patient himself. I've opened a portal for your convenience. It should lead you directly to the fork.
A fork and a staff. Got it. Rika could give you a staff, and then we would be halfway there, yes? And a fork, perhaps? This one must have one in her bag.
I'd say, at your leisure, mortal. But I expect I have more time ahead of me than you do.
Can you tell Rikha'Raal anything about this fork? Like, is it held in the hands of a huge demon monster?
It's an heirloom. My lord is quite fond of it. Has a bit of magic around it too, I think. I don't know. I don't question Lord Sheogorath.
What kind of magic?
The fork excites and synergizes magicka around it. When held in the hand of someone more notable than yourself, it can produce dramatic results. In your hand, it might be suitable for conveying roast beef to your mouth.
Rude. Fine. Steve Bloom plays Cicero? Cicero! That was a fun character. Oh, Shalador. You are here.
This place is known as Voldengrav, the final resting place of Kortor, the Dragon Priest. Tread carefully. Where there are Dragon Priests, there are sure to be Draugr.
A French taunter. Your mother was a hamster and your father smelled of elderberries. You will tell Rikha'Raal. Have you been here before?
No, not to Voldengrav. But Skyrim is littered with ruins like this. Leftovers from the age when dragons and their priests ruled my people. In my younger days, adventuring across the holds, I plundered many of these dank little tombs.
Dank tomb. If people have been adventuring and plundering these tombs for this long, it seems kind of silly that there would still be loot in it years and years from now. Just an observation.
You never forget that smell. A dragon priest's tomb.
Well, now this... just want to play Skyrim now. Alright. That is a door that cannot be opened. Let's see what I was saying about reusing assets. How convenient to be showing it
Look at the
off.
treasures he's collected. Perhaps the fork is here as well.
Rika must travel to Skyrim one day. That does not look good. That does not look good at all. Pandari mutton stew. Wait. Throw out when rotten. Eat cake instead. This is interesting. Using a dragon jaws. And that pot is interesting too. Shalador, you're in the way. Rika wants to burn this into her memory for later. Done. Rika will freeze her tail off in Skyrim. Potentially.
A chest. Perhaps the fork is in there.
Oh, where the evil Draugr are obviously displayed. I don't know. All of the different types of species can live in Skyrim. You just gotta bundle up. Rika will get a nice furry collar and fluffy clothes to wear under her armor. Interesting. No, unacceptable.
corridors away.
My priest will make quick work. Lafty Nuki.
The shadows move, Adept. Watch yourself.
This is very strange.
Eyes to the sky. Another group.
But this one wants to look at Draugr. They're strange and... Are we done? Is it over? No. Move. Rikha'Raal's moving. How could she not?
Potential.
No matter. Come, face me yourselves.
There. The ice barrier is down. We can get through.
Well, that is because he wants us to come to him so he can kill us personally. Rikka is not sure that that's a good thing. Spread out because we are in a doorway and we can hit each other too easily. It's funny. Oh.
We cannot be stopped.
Sure. Whatever you wish to tell yourself to give yourself comfort. Ice. Advances in lockpicking. Rikka feels like she learned so much. Just from reading a title. Is this one's stomach empty? 4 minutes. Almost. We shall eat some venison. Or, at least, this one will. You are partly a ghost, so... forget that Rikka mentioned anything at all.
Ah, there you are.
And then again, Rikka will look good in fur armor and a thick wolf cloak. You don't say. Alright. Here we go.
The fork is mine. You shall not have it, dear new.
Dear new?
Strike now!
Oh, no, absolutely not. This one does not wish to fight you. Eh? Oh, yes. Thank you, Shalador. You are helpful.
I see you have the fork. Competently done. Impressive, even.
Oh, really? Like you were watching this whole entire time. Were you watching this whole entire time? What now?
Now, for the staff. When last we spoke, my lord recalled the discomfort of desert sand. I believe it lies somewhere within Hammerfell, in the dry and decayed hands of Prince Malil.
Oh. Desert sands, but the wrong desert. Prince Malil.
Prince Malil Alakir, the Sith of Yokuda. A formidable warrior in his day. That was over 1,000 years ago, but still.
Rika will get his staff. And squeak on this chair a little bit more. Should get oil or something, I don't know. Something to make it stop. Look at this place. It is so unlike all of the elven lands that this one has been roaming for so long. He's beautiful. Just quick OP. It's breaking my immersion. Right. Where are we? Where must we go? Oh, shallow door. You do not wish to follow.
As I expected. Another resting place for the dead. Sheogorath has a sick sense of humor.
Rika was rescued from death from an Oblivion plane, so it does not rattle her as much as you would think. What is this place?
This is the Necropolis, Asakala,
Oh.
a resting place of Prince Malil, also known as the Scythe of Yokuda. The prince's underlings were clever. They crafted magical seals to guard his resting place.
Rika was about to question how you know so much about the world. It is formidable knowledge. But with you mentioning magical seals, now this one is quite sure why you know of this place. And you know how to get past them, yes?
Observe the Yokudan statues. Each bears a crystal in the helm and a seal at the base. The essences you see swirling around in the air here, their energy can be used to unlock those keystones.
Forgive this one for asking. But how does she capture them?
Here, I can grant an aura that will allow you to capture the essences as they pass through you. Collect as many of the small ones as you can. They should unlock these scarab seals on the statues nearby. I'll need to consider the other two.
All right.
This place is incredible.
Isn't
The
it?
ancient Red Guards were a noble and accomplished people.
It is beautiful. It's good that we can be on the same page when it comes to architectural beauty.
Have the essences. Imbue them into one of the scarab seals.
Scarab seals? Well, Rika does like green. And red, but green is closer.
Good. Now to collect 4 more. Final 4. Imbue them into the other seal.
One would think these skeletons would have noticed this one by now with all of the light shining around them. There. Now what do we do?
For such a superstitious, mage-hating people, this place is a work of art.
Mage-hating? It has magic all over it. Skyrim was the only one this one knew of that was mage-hating. But even then, they have mages. What do we do about the other 2 stones, or statues, sorry?
Have you observed the sand barriers on those passages in the canyon walls? I suspect the prince's generals may be waiting within. Their essences would no doubt be more than enough to activate the other 2 statues.
Oh, of course. Why had Rikha'Raal not considered that it would require killing powerful undead? How do you know this?
Very simple, Adept. The seals at the bases of those statues show a scorpion and a spider. Those were the spirit totems claimed by Malil's chief generals, Sadina and Rashomta.
Squeaky chair, squeaky chair. Let us go then and kill them.
You'll never reach Malil.
Well, that voice did not sound right.
Sadina's statue should have the scorpion seal at its base.
Scorpion at the base? Yes.
A lucky feat, mortal. The staff is still mine.
Yeah, lucky feet.
My life for Malil.
Again, your voices are not really quite appropriate for the undead generals that you are.
Rashomta's statue will be marked with the spider seal.
That would be the second cat trying to get into the room. I'm probably gonna come in and then walk out again. I should get a cat door. Good. Now, let us take a moment while this one lets a cat in. We're just filled with kitties in this stream. Okay. Did you enjoy that, Shalador? Do you enjoy this one's music? It's calming, no?
The crystals hum with power. Go to the center. You should find the key to Prince Malil's tomb there.
You dare open my tomb? Come then, and feel the scythe's blade!
See? Now that voice works. It makes me think of a strong undead warrior. Oh, I know, honey. You're cute and adorable and fluffy.
Insect! You will never hold the staff! Never!
Couldn't Rikha'Raal have given us, like, a note saying that we've come to collect some kind of token so we do not have to be doing this? Although, oh, cat, what are you doing jumping up on me? Get down. Although, now that Rikha thinks of it, yeah, it probably wanted us to do all this fighting in the first place. Legacy of the Dragon God. This one learned nothing from it.
Is mine!
Rikha does delight when enemies do not focus on her at all.
I'd guess Haskell will be waiting outside. Let's go.
This one has such wonderful items and cannot use them. It is a thorn in her side. My favorite staff. I looked in there because I was like, alright, is the game gonna be stupid or is the game gonna be awesome? The game was stupid. Rikha wants to play with the Wabajak!
Haskell here again. Sheogorath is such a craven. Sending a toad like that one to do his dirty work.
Haskell is no toad. He's just a man doing his job. This one is going the wrong way. No, this one is going the right way. Everything looks the same. It's from Bethesda, what do you expect? Oh my gosh. Andrus the Salt. Unless it was in response to Zarlark saying it was my favorite staff, because yes, Bethesda makes excellent items and excellent games that make you want to play them. It just happens that they're also buggy. Okay, cat, I will let you out. Yeah, no. I mean, this game was developed by a different studio anyway, so they have different values and concerns. Like not letting people run around with super awesome, powerful artifacts because there's too many of us. It's a multiplayer game, so everyone can't be running around with a Wabbajack. I get it. I just wish I could play around with it a little bit before I have to give it up.
Another successful retrieval, I see.
Yes. Here is the staff.
Very well, then. I have instructions to have you return to the Isles. My lord would have a word with you.
My gosh, my chair is squeaking so much.
Welcome back.
Look, Haskell! Farkey's back! Oh, it's so nice to see him again! Oh, good to see you too, Mortal, I guess.
This one is going to say yes. Here they are.
Wonderful! I'll just take... Forky. Oh, I've missed you so much, Forky. Let's never be partied again. Oh, gives me goosebumps just to hold him in me hand again.
Chance of rain was supposed to drop to near 0. So I waited an hour before running some errands on my bike. Now it's gray and thundering. The inaccuracies of weather. Or at least weather forecasting. What about the staff?
Ah, the Wabbajack. Malil held it down in that dusty tomb for so long. Say, why don't you clear its throat? Take it in hand and use it on some of these holier-than-thou temple types.
Forgive this one, but what is she signing up for?
No need to worry, you pretty mortal head. The Wabbajack, it unleashes the potential in everyone. The unrecognized essence of artistic beauty that swells and beats within the... Look, you want the book? Whack some folks with the Wabbajack!
If you insist. There are no people about. A piece of cheese. It does not work on Sheogorath. Does it work on him? No. Does it work on you, Archmage? No fun. Sheogorath said everyone. All statues. That is no fun. Zarzar needs to do that quest. Alright, you had better turn into cheese.
You saved our high and mighty queen, eh? Pah! Naaman should have had the crown.
Well, you're not cheese, but you are adorable.
A brief rest, that's all I ask.
Who said that? Did I leave someone? It wore off. No, 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 no. This staff is quite repetitive. There we go. A piece of cheese. Now we can talk to Rikha'Raal. I have that one as a pet.
A bit rusty, but not bad. So funny watching you mortals muck around with things you can't possibly understand.
Uni, thank you so much. You insulted the great Rikha'Raal. This one wabajaks you. Rikha'Raal. Well, at least you let me play with it. Here it is.
And as promised, the book. Well, go ahead. Take it.
This one thanks you.
Once it's yours, it'll send you straight back to Tamriel. Funny how books have a way of transporting you. Simply hold your breath, close your eyes, and count to, let's say, 1,000,000.
All right. Circus of cheerful slaughter. Oh dear. Happiness is loneliness. Happiness is loneliness. Happiness is loneliness. Loneliness is happiness. Happiness is loneliness. This book is horrible. Hacking heck's wrong with your voice, dude. Well, I mean, the fact that it's a different voice actor might not be helping. I heard, and I could be wrong, but I heard that they didn't even ask the original voice actor to like do Rikha'Raal. They just picked someone new for this one for ESO. Boo. That book just got ripped straight from The Shining. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. Play. Alright, we are back. And we have survived.
Ah, you've returned. Do you have the second book?
Yes, here it is.
Excellent. The Circus of Cheerful Slaughter? That's quite a title. I'll begin my research immediately. Can't wait to get to it.
Level up? This one could sell some things while she is here. The power of Control V can deceive when a typo is there. Prepare to be disappointed, lady. Oh, they are on the bottom, not the top.
I have in my... Reduces the cost of roll, dodge, and sprint by 2%.
We can sell that. Fighter's Guild merits. Just a thing that will take up a spot in inventory. It does nothing else. It is not helpful. This one cannot sell it. It is a reward from the Fighters Guild to just take up a space in this one's backpack. Beautiful. Utterly disgusting. Shove it in the bank. That is better just to sell. Alright. Skills. This one could use more magicka. And no, 2% is not enough. Oh, not two-handed. Destruction staff. Yes. Rikha'Raal's choice can be sold. This one does not want to lower her stamina too much. It is becoming an issue to dodge. That can be sold. I think. Yes. And the boots can be sold as well. Oh, right. Color of Bones would be nice to sell, but no one will accept it. Increases maximum magicka. I'm not sure whether magicka recovery would be better
or reducing magicka cost.
The potentialities of alchemy, though vast, are by nature.
I think it is 23. We can look. Supplies. There. And then now we are done with all of this inventory madness. Let's leave. What is this? Elden Root, yes. And continue forward. No, we continue forward. Other places to be. This one will return to the Mage's Guild at some time. But not now. Level 24, not 23. There you go. That's my level. No stamina. Lame. Absolutely lame. Dog barks. Oh, doth mine ears deceive me? I think someone's just getting their Mac laptop delivered to the house. It should be exciting. I can hear doggy Cam approaching. Ooh, ow. Knocked into the table. She would never stay still for, well, actually, she's a good dog. She would stay still, but not for a very long time. She'd get all wiggly. This one will use Way Shrine to speed up the journey. Well, that was not a good noise. On the road again. Oh, it's these people.
A pity.
The
Even a
tourists.
brief hunt through the Valenwood would yield prey worthy of hungry cat's claws.
Malthi, you worship Daedra?
No, but it is a romantic notion, is it not?
You are walking around
Be sure
next
to
to
stay
two
near,
high
and
elves.
don't leave the road. The wilds can be a dangerous place.
This does not seem like good company. But this one probably made that observation last time. Finger gun to you two.
yes, it looks like we have almost enough money to buy a steed. Almost. And then this one can truly travel.
You look like someone who seeks to travel while earning honest coin. Would you like to hear about a great opportunity for both of these ambitions?
Travel, earning coin for steed? It is like you heard me whispering to myself. Or tell Khajiit about this great opportunity.
It's simple, really. I need someone to travel to Redfur Trading Post and inquire about my lost shipment with Rikha'Raal the customs clerk. It's incredibly late, and the alchemist that ordered it is not the most patient of clients.
Rikha'Raal could inquire about the shipment for you.
Grand! If you could, pick up the shipment and bring it back to me. I'd go myself, but Rikha'Raal and I, well, we're not on the best of terms. A misunderstanding, but hazardous to my health. Tell her you're there for Tree Shade Imports.
Tree Shade Imports. If Khajiit finds the lost shipment, she will bring it back to you.
The customs clerk in Redfur Trading Post should be able to help you locate my shipment. The client is not a patient woman, so do hurry.
Alright.
Here you can see the ruins of
How much gold are you short? I forget.
Congregate there at night.
Go away, go
Is there
away.
truth to these rumors? Or
There
is this another Bosma story?
So
I'm
many
not
people
sure I know
talking.
what you mean by Bosma story, friend, but it is true. I have seen them with my own eyes.
Okay. I don't recall offhand what the actual expense is for the most expensive horse, because that's the fastest horse, and if I'm going to invest that amount of gold into it, I want to get the best one and just be done with it. I think it's 18,000, and we are at 14,000, so a little whiles to go. But still, much closer than we were before. Mostly because Rika has given up on accruing items of value and instead simply liquidating them into coin. That is a long ways away. Well, alright. Let's just keep running. Oh, it's from Left 4 Dead 2. I love horses. What is this? Temple of the
Forest
Eight.
sings to me, but it is a song of sorrow. Something must be done.
There's always problems in the world. Hello. Two people. Or it is just one person and one merchant behind them. Found the lore book. Now, to make haste.
God of Folly discovered. Such a sad-looking place. Or no, I guess it is not all that sad. It is just dark. An orc encampment. Zarzar just did a big heist. He could help Rika if she wishes. Ooh. Well, we can make our own money. It will take a long time, but this one thinks it may be worth it. There is a book nearby. But where? Yeah, it is up there. No. No, the book is here? Oh, it is here. Wonderful. Getting distracted by books. Oh. Getting distracted by voices. I'm not realizing that Rika is still being followed quite religiously. Alright. There's 10k in the bank and high elves do not give interest. Rika has some money in the bank. She should look into this. No more distractions from books. Follow the road and reach the destination. That is the goal. Hello, invisible man. Wait, did Rika get lost again? Indeed. If only a mini-map existed in the base game. I really do need to sit down and look at the mini-map mod, try to get that working properly. It was working fine before, and I managed to figure out how to position it ages ago. But now that I've been playing it actively, I haven't been bothering with the minimap, and I should. And I know that last time I tried, I couldn't figure out how to position it. There is a camp there. Rika wants to explore it, even though she's getting sidetracked, but it is only slightly.
I'm sorry. They forced me to do it. I had no choice.
Leaving. Leaving.
always must get those lore books. It is like a siren song.
You were there? Did Indania really rise from the dead?
Sure. Lots of things will rise from the dead. Red for trading post discovered. We have made it to our destination.
Search my packs. You will find nothing. This one is innocent. Tell her, Gobani. Thank the moons. As I was just explaining, that thief nearly ran us over. You chased after him. Please, tell this fine keeper of the peace what you saw. I'm still sore from the last night I spent in the stocks.
This one would love to do that if she could. She would really love to do that right now and say that yes. This one chased after him. The thief did nearly run you over. But instead, Khajiit is going to do something quite stupid. What is going on here?
This honorable and, if I may say so, very sleek guard has mistaken me for a common sugar thief. Please, help me clear up this misunderstanding. Hush, Gobani. If you don't have anything constructive to say, don't say anything.
Gobani? Oh, this one wishes she could talk to Gobani. She really does.
Surely this scoundrel is lying. I chased him here on my own 2 legs. He was only out of sight for a flick of the tail.
I find it interesting that they introduced at least the one different type of Khajiit here, right? So you have the ones that you've seen in Skyrim, I forget the name of them offhand, and then you have the Pumar, the 4-legged ones that look like giant cats, right? But they don't have them talking at all. You know, it's like this weird line where it's like, this is what the lore is. You got a bunch of different cat people in all different sizes and shapes. Some of them can't even speak, but some of them really can. And the games don't seem to be able to cross that line. It's always just like either one type of Khajiit or just one type that can speak. I find that interesting. Stardew Valley is on Nexus Mods. Nani? It is. Got a mini-map with the UI mod I'm using. I am pretty sure the one that I have installed right now that I disabled because I couldn't figure out how to move around the map. It was one that I had originally used that was good. I just have to look up in the information to find out how to move it. It is as he says. The thief bumped into us as he fled. Rikha'Raal chased after him.
A very good story. I don't know how a scamp like you has such good friends, Cindertail. Which way did this thief go? He made off with enough moon sugar to knock over a mammoth.
This one didn't see.
Of course not. And Jode's chariot does not have the authority to launch an investigation. Shanra will not be happy. Thank you, citizen, for your vigilance.
Jode's chariot?
We keep the peace here in Redfur, making it safe for traders on their way to and from Eldenroot. We spend most of our time catching thieves.
What do you do with them?
Return what they stole and put them in the stocks to think about what they've done. We don't hold them for long, but they usually get the message, or become better thieves.
Oh man, can't resist that moon sugar. That was another thing I found interesting with Skyrim, where they introduced different drugs, but you don't get addicted at all. And guards don't care if you sell it in the streets. Why are the penalties not harsher?
Honestly, thieves are good for business. They keep the market fluid and stop too much wealth from accumulating in one place. Until recently, Shanra would rather deal with thieves than with Thalmor bureaucrats.
Until recently.
A reputation for being easy on thieves tends to attract thieves. The newer thieves don't give back to the people. They leave town and take their stolen goods with them. That's no good for anyone. Shanra may have to step in.
Shanra?
He leads the Red Fur trading coster. Every merchant who passes through Red Fur pays him a small stipend to conduct business here. They expect a certain amount of protection from thieves in return. Jode's chariot maintains order in his name.
Multiplayer mod is installed. Heckin' yes. Gotta support small local thieves. It keeps the economy healthy. This one is curious. Oh wait, no, Joe's chariot. We've already talked about that. That's kind of strange that that's still available. Khajiit must go now.
Thank you for playing along. You see, Gobani? This is what true friendship is. Not standing like a drooling statue as your only friend is hauled away like so many sacks of grain.
Please indulge this one. Did you really steal the moon sugar?
Steal? I guess that's one way of looking at it. Let's say I circumvented the market. I found the price the merchant was charging unacceptable, so I set my own.
Put food on a family's table, rob a mom and pop shop. Rikha'Raal does not think the merchant would see it that way.
What does the merchant have to complain about? His belly is full. If they are not fed, Gobani and her sisters become most unruly. Were it not for the hollow moon, they would have eaten me whole when I arrived in Redfur.
Hollow moon?
Some call them thieves, but that's such an impolite term. The hollow moon's work is charitable by nature. They procure things for people who can't afford them, yes? Here, take this token to the ruined temple and see for yourself.
What will you do now?
Gobani and I know when we have outstayed our welcome, yes? A night in the stocks might not be as bad as losing a paw, but all the same.
Gobani has sisters. Well, this is an interesting place. Oh, wait, Sean. We're just going to activate that. Boom. And now, be a kind kitty. Yes. So there is much to explore, but that will have to wait till next time. Because it is after 5 o'clock, so thank you everyone who stopped by and spent some time with me. Choline. Cocaine. The caveat of Elder Scrolls, right? Caveat? Oh, caviar. Oh, the moon sugar. Caviar of Elder Scrolls. I think that's definitely going to be a mod that I'm going to put in, if I can, into Skyrim, where it matters if you're carrying around illegal drugs. Because I remember hearing that was a thing in Morrowind, where if you were carrying around skooma or Belmora Blue, I don't know, any of the drug stuff, guards would freak out. You would not be allowed to, like, sell stuff in town or sell it in town without getting caught. Like, stuff like that. I know AI is kind of, like, not really that smart with these games, but filling some of the cracks, at least. But anyway, I appreciate it, you guys coming around. Spread the word if you like the stream, because it helps the channel grow. Check out the Discord if you have not, and check out the events tab on the Twitch channel to know what we'll be streaming next. Tomorrow is more Twilight Princess. Hopefully we can finish that dungeon, defeat the boss, the water temple. And then Dual Wield is scheduled for Thursday night, where we're gonna play some Overwatch, Halloween edition. It's gonna be a lot of Halloween Overwatch this month, just letting you know. Big thanks to Unicyclic for the resubscription for 2 months now. Thank you very much. It's very much appreciated. And if there's something that you liked or disliked about the stream, you can click the stream feedback links in the Twitch info panels or on the Discord and let me know. As always, from my heart to yours, good luck.